50 performers from 13 countries are taking the stage right here at the PPL Center for Cirque Du Soleil's Varekai. The show joins together music, choreography, and costumes, as well as acrobats and even death-defying feats.
So much takes place behind the scenes to get the traveling performers ready for the show, and WFMZ's Alexandra Hogan's getting a look. Alexandra?
Good morning, Melanie and Hasiel. I'm actually standing on the stage in a trapdoor right now. With me, I have Maxwell Batista, who is talking all about Cirque du Soleil. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming and showing us this. We have a very unique look this morning. Maybe you at home have been to Cirque du Soleil. Maybe you'll be coming this weekend. But one thing you will not see is what goes on behind the scenes. So we're going to give you a little tour this morning of everything that happens. So this is a moving stage, always changing. This trapdoor will open and close throughout the show.
Yeah, that's true. We have 5 different traps where you're going to see the artists going inside and outside of stage during the show.
Very cool. And then these spin as well, different parts of the stage, always moving.
Yes, we have 2 huge platforms that are moving during the show. We have another lift right in center of stage where you're going to see the artists jumping from swing to this huge platform to the back of stage during the show.
Amazing. And you travel all over the country doing this, and many of the acrobats and performers are from all over the world.
Yes, we have people from more than 12 different nationalities, plus the technicians and all the management team that are here to make sure that we're able to go to every city.
And you're bringing talent from all over the world, so what makes this show so unique?
First of all, Varekai, it's a very unique and classic Cirque du Soleil show. It started back in 2002, and here we came into Allentown 2 years ago with our work. It was a huge success. People love Cirque du Soleil, and that's why we decided to bring this show here this time. And besides to be a classic Cirque du Soleil show, it had been in more than 40 different countries and almost 300 cities all over the world.
Amazing. So this is obviously a very different look at what it would look like tonight or this weekend.
Well, you will see a show that is inspired on the Greek myth of Icarus, who flies too close to the sun, falls and dies, on the myth. But here in Varekai, you have a happy ending, where he will fall in this enchanted forest full of mysterious creatures, who will teach him how to learn to walk again. It's a very emotional show where you see Icarus struggling to learn to walk again. He'll find out about love, friendship, and trust, and he'll go through this journey with those weird creatures of the forest.
Very exciting journey, so we're going to be getting a look at more of the behind the scenes. We'll show you some of the music, some of the costumes, and the behind-the-scenes rooms that they will be using throughout the weekend. Stay with us, guys. We'll have more throughout the morning. Good morning, Melanie and Hasiel. So I showed you the stage. Now we're further in the back of the stage. It's a setting where all of these poles are supposed to remind you of trees, and then performers will be climbing up and down them throughout the show. Maxwell Batista is our tour guide through the behind-the-scenes look this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So now we're going to talk about music. So if we step over here, this is where all the musicians will be performing. In a lot of shows, you see the performers gearing up to the music. It's the total opposite for this show.
Actually, what makes it very unique is that you see those musicians here playing during the show, and they will adapt themselves to the artists on stage, which is very different when you see musicals. Usually on musicals, the artists, they need to adapt themselves to the music, but here the musicians will be following up what's happening on stage, and sometimes they need to make a bit longer, a bit faster. That's why you guys can see those screens where the musicians, they will be see everything that's going on stage.
So they're all talking to each other via radio. They're watching the performers on these screens and then jamming out, just basically going with the flow.
Yes, and they also we also have 2 singers, a male singer and a female singer. They will be going on stage and backstage around the forest. You see that a lot.
Such an international show right here in the Lehigh Valley. So many languages, and an interesting part is that the music is in many languages as well.
Yes, we want to be able to communicate to lots of different people from all over the world. That's why the music is inspired in Hawaiian melodies and French old-style music, Romanian. The name of the show itself, it comes from Romanian language. It means Varekai, wherever it can be, so we can be anywhere with this show.
Love it. So there are 6 more shows that you can catch. 2 today, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. What times?
Today and tomorrow we have at 4 and 7:30, and Sunday we have at 1:30 and 5.
Okay, so still time to sign up, still time to get your tickets. Again, it's here at the PPL Center, but coming up next, we'll have more behind-the-scenes looks on other things that you won't see even if you do get tickets, so stay with us. But for now, back to you guys. Good morning. So now we're behind the stage. This is where all the performers, the artists will be waiting. They'll be watching themselves on this screen to see when they should go to the stage. But we have something really exciting to show you. Maxwell Batista is the publicist for Cirque du Soleil, and you're showing us these amazing costumes. And they're all form-fitted. Everyone has a unique costume made just for them.
Yes, that's true, Alex. Here we have the backstage area where the artists they will be warming up and getting ready before they go on stage. After they dress up, they put their costume, they put their makeup, they come here and they take hats like this. We need to remember that they use those hats to fly all over when they're on stage. And they are custom made in Montreal, which means that if you join Cirque du Soleil, we're going to send you to Montreal. We're going to take a full scan of your body, more than 300 measurements, and we're going to make a costume and a hat like this just for you. It means that he just owned this artist. In this case, in Kiru, not me and not you. So he's able to fly everywhere.
So these amazing headpieces, again, form-fitted. They're flown to Montreal, but they also have these amazing costumes, and they're geared to kind of change your perception of what the human body should look like.
Yes, the creator of the costume, Eiko Ishioka, she created those pieces to change the shape of the body. So the artists, they use like this, so they don't look like humans when they're on stage, and they look like the creatures of Varekai. And this is a trademark of Eiko Ishioka. The late Eiko Ishioka is the same that made the costume for the movie Dracula, and included won an Academy Award in 1996 because of her costumes, and that's why she joined Cirque du Soleil back in 2002.
And when you see Cirque du Soleil, there's the performances, but there's all these amazing costumes. So tell me how many there are.
We have up to 2,000 pieces of costumes from head to toe. We dress up them with everything: hats, gloves, shoes, and pieces like this that are attached to the body before they go on stage.
Amazing. And there's these wigs, and we see the makeup over here that they have to go through to really transform themselves.
Yes, this is an example of a makeup room, makeup station, so they're able to do their own makeup. It takes 40 minutes up to 1 hour to do their makeup before the show.
So much prep that goes into this. They're also warming up here before they take to the stage. We'll have more on how they get ready. Again, there are 6 shows remaining here at the PPL Center that you can catch this weekend. Good morning, guys. So I'm actually below you in the wardrobe room now. With me, I have Max, who's been showing us all the behind the scenes. So these are some of the costumes, and they can't go on stage wearing these unless they're in perfect condition.
Yes, we have 4 people traveling with us that are here to take out of those costumes. Here, for example, we have the perfect example of how they look like before they go on stage. They travel like this. They all shrink inside the rolled cases. This one, it has about 80 leaves. They are sewn to this costume, and this doesn't look good, but to look it perfect on stage, they need to steam them every time they go on stage, so they look like this. You can see the difference, and it's about 1,200 leaves that are steamed every day before they go on stage. Every
single day. So there's 50 performers that are on stage. There's a whole army of people that travel with Cirque du Soleil behind the scenes.
Yeah, just in wardrobe we have 4 people. We have 23 technicians, 2 physiotherapists, stage management team, besides the whole management team that take care of transportation, immigration, lodging. This way the artists, they can focus just on what they do on stage.
Amazing. So many people who are working behind the scenes. Here alone in this room, we have the steaming section, we have a sewing kit, we have a shoe shining area. So much that people don't realize happens.
Yes, we also have the rig section here. We have one specialist for each area. We have a shoe specialist who is painting the shoes of the artists every week. We have the wig specialist who is taking care of them, make sure that they look pretty and perfect before they go on stage. Sewing, and each one of the team of the wardrobe here specialize in one specific thing to make sure that everything looks perfect before they go on stage.
Exactly, and all of these uniforms that they wear do get damaged, so they have to be repaired. And also, if you're looking at the material, you're basically doing gymnastics in a sort of ski suit. It's thick, heavy material, so it's definitely hot for these performers.
Yeah, it's not easy to use those on stage, and it can last for up to 2 years, and then we need to make new ones in Montreal and send back here. So from 6 months to 2 years, we can have one of these on stage.
Again, just so much that goes on that you probably wouldn't realize when you're watching the show, but all of this theater that goes into it really creates the wonder of Cirque du Soleil. Again, there are 6 more shows, 2 today on Friday, 2 Saturday, and 2 Sunday. You can get your tickets online or the box office. Melanie Hassiel, back to you.